Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Josh Ox.
It's your boy Tay.
And this is another episode, Sports Talk Tay and Josh, where we're going to review Wandavision. But before we get started, just give me a warning. We will discuss spoilers. If you haven't seen it, make sure you watch it. And also, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, give your theories, whether you agree, disagree. And also, we post this about each and every Monday. So we give the weekend to go over it.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna let you go. What was your first reaction to episode 7? I'll let you go first.
Can we curse? Can we curse a little bit? Just a little bit? Can we curse a little bit?
No cussing. No cussing.
Dang it! Because my first thing was like, holy
crap. Say holy crap. Keep it PG-13.
Holy moly, donut shop. That's all I can say. This one went. I thought last episode went straight to the point. This one went way over the bar on straight to the point. It just said, "Oh, this the point. Oh, we're gonna go past that." Like this, we're gonna pass the point. Like this is who we're going to go off of for the rest of this season. For these next 2 episodes, this is what we're going off of.
Okay.
I like the fact they did the Office theme song. I did like that.
Yeah, they did the Office / Modern Family.
Modern Family.
Yeah, that's what you know how you talk to the camera. It was that type of style. That's what.
Yeah. Like we kind of called. We kind of called it was gonna try to go this way because of how the decades was going. But
yeah, we said the only TV show I can think of from the 2000s is Modern Family. That was the only show I could think of. I say I don't know how they pull off the Office. They could pull it off. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I agree with you with the Modern Family because I was like, the way that the show's going, like how they talk to the camera and the fourth wall. I'm like, Modern Family is the only show that does that. Like that literally have them talk to like the crew and stuff like that. My other first initial thoughts were, I'm kind of happy I saw like Vision's comedic side come back on this one. Other than the previous ones when he felt like he had to get out.
Mm.
I kind of like the fact that they went more with him like being back in the town, kind of funny because he was in a circus and the whole thing with that. And if I have to go with one more, then I pass it on to you, bro. I think the last one for me, I probably will say is Monica's character throughout the whole process. Not just this episode, just the whole process. But this one right here actually shows how her character is going to be a whole lot more bigger than this daggone TV show.
Okay.
So she potentially could be. I was going to say for predictions and stuff like that, which I still will. But I think as far as for this show, Monica is going to be like the co-headliner for this show.
Okay.
If I'm saying it right, she's like the co-headliner.
Okay. So let me see. What I can say, probably my first impression is I like this episode. I already knew Agatha was Agatha Harkness, the witch from the comic book. I said that after the first episode.
Bro, we said this is the first episode we said that's Agnes. We was Agnes.
Yeah, we actually, I want to say my first reaction was we was right on most of our predictions. We was right. We said Agatha was part of one of the villains. We said Wanda. Uh-huh. We also said Mephisto. I don't know if they're gonna reveal Mephisto.
I was gonna say it for the production. I was gonna say it for the prediction.
Another disappointment was Monica, aerospace engineer friend. We thought it was Mr. Fantastic, but it wasn't. It was just Major. What's her name? Major Gooden.
Make good yard, something like that.
I think it was Major Gooden. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I thought it was gonna reveal introduce another character potential.
But do you think that was a smoke screen though?
No.
I think that was a smoke screen, bro.
No. I think they're not gonna reveal too much for this TV show. They're gonna either lead to something to lead to the movie. That's my gut. I think they're gonna do. Another impression, I was right. Monica is going to be Spectrum or Photon when she walked through.
Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be Photon. It's looking like it's going to be Photon.
Yeah, we are. That was one of my early predictions. And also, Agent Cataract. That was remember where that was when Vision got that email. I guess when they was doing a computer. I forgot what
Yeah.
episode. Exact episode. That was from.
That was episode 5, I believe.
That's when I think that was when they were trying to get Vision off his his program, because they really want Vision back, because they was going to make him into a weapon, like a sentient. I say they probably was going to make something like an X-Men, one of those type of robots, or reinvent something like Ultron or something. But that was my gut telling. But overall, most of our predictions were right, so I'm going to stick with that. So let's go. What do you think about predictions for this? How you think they're going to end it? So I got a question. What do you think is Agatha Harkness' whole plan?
The kids. The kids was the kids was our plan the whole time. The kids was our plan the whole time.
Yep, that. I agree with that. I said that was one of my predictions. I said she's gonna figure out a way to get the kids. That was my gut, because I think that's when I introduced Mephisto.
Yeah, because if you realize, like, even when, like, prior to episode 4, when technically that was the episode when the kids was born, technically the corpse of Vision was revealed, and you started to see that she kind of like was trying to like lure the kids into her possession slowly.
Yeah.
Like it was like she's like, oh, me and Ralph do this and that with our kids, and this, that, and this. I spraying the lavender everywhere. You know, and in each episode she's trying to get closer and closer and closer to the kids until this episode happened when she actually has possession of the kids. And it looked like, I mean, if you go back to the comics, that was her plan from the get-go anyway, to make Wanda go crazy. So I think they're going with the comic on that one. We're taking taking the twins away from her. I don't know how she's got the energy away from them or anything like that. Did she like suck it out of them? Whatever the case may be. But we know that the kids are in Agatha possession. We don't know where, but we know we know that she got them one way or another.
Another question I brought up. So all the kids on the Halloween episode,
yes,
could they be all the kids that Agatha pretty much dead souls she snatched up over the years? Then that could be it. That's a curveball question. That's a curveball question. Yeah.
I think those kids are not from Agatha at all.
You think those are kids from Westview?
I think those are the kids from Westview, but those are the kids that also are from different parts of town. Like, I think there are missing kids that just so happen to made it into Westview.
Okay.
Some of them. I think some of them might be Agatha, and I think the other half are just missing kids that was just never found, and they made their way into Westview. That's my assumption.
Okay.
It was just weird that all those kids just popped up out of nowhere in that episode. Like, it was like, well, they said for the children, and then they say no, there ain't no children. To goddamn, it's a whole goddamn neighborhood of these kids. Where the hell they come from?
I got another question. Who is Quicksilver?
I think Quicksilver still might be Mephisto, bro. We might just be. I'm still thinking.
I don't think he's Mephisto. After that point, I don't think he's Mephisto.
If he ain't Mephisto, he's definitely some type of shadow figure for Agatha. There's no it's two things that he could be right now. Either he could be a plague in this whole thing, where he's strictly controlled by Agatha, or he's Mephisto his damn self. That's the only two things I can think.
I don't think he's Mephisto. My gut is telling me. Remember they introduced the bunny?
Oh, Senor Scratch.
I think the bunny changed it to Quicksilver. You notice like he changed right at the end. Spoiler alert to the end credit. So if you didn't watch this episode, make sure you watch it. Continue through the end credit. It's an end credit when Monica opened. Yeah. She was nosy around and Quicksilver came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, you seen it if you look in the window, and I mean, now unless you really paid attention to it, when you look at the window, you actually seen the window move. Like, it was kind of like you seen a shadow or something just move out the way. and then you seen the next thing you know, you just like you say, you seen Quicksilver just pop up and say
I
Snoopy's
think
going
I
to Snoop.
think I think it was the bunny. My gut is I don't know why. I think that's just my gut.
So do you think the bunny is Ralph and Ralph is Mephisto?
No, no, the bunny's not Mephisto.
I mean,
My
not
my
Mephisto,
my
but
prediction is they not gonna introduce. They're gonna allude to the point that Mephisto exists. I don't think they're gonna
uh,
show Mephisto
yeah.
in this
Well,
series.
I thought my initial thing was I thought Mephisto was the town itself, and he just teamed up with Wanda. I still think that's part. I think he's still part of the town. I think
Yeah,
still he's a part of the town. But if you're saying like in character, I mean, the more and more you look at it, and the more and more you think about it, yeah, I don't think Quicksilver is Mephisto himself,
yep,
but I do think he is a character in the plot of
yeah.
Agatha. Agatha. I don't. I mean, she, like you said, he could either be the rabbit or he could just be.
I don't
Uh,
think because I think they're gonna point to the fact Mephisto exists and also
yeah,
Nightmare. Because if you notice, I think what they use in Monica pretty much to open like the Nexus, I
yeah,
guess to different universe, and that's going. I think that's going to introduce new villains to the Marvel universe.
yeah, and
So
that's what it. Yeah,
that's gonna lead to like Mephisto and Nightmare and other.
yeah,
I think they're not gonna introduce. I think they're just gonna just like lead to the next movie. That's when
yeah,
Doctor Strange will come in. I'm trying to think
yeah.
logically how it would make sense for Marvel to
and
bring
and
introduce him.
that's why, yeah, and I think that's why that Nexus commercial made so much sense
Yep, you
because that
smart.
was
You smart.
actually that was the introduction of showing the Nexus beings. If anybody ever follow Marvel, the Nexus beings are technically Scarlet Witch, Jean Grey, Kane the Conqueror, which he is in Ant-Man 3. So
Yep.
he's confirmed. He's confirmed. Jonathan Major supposed to be playing him, which I'm a big fan of his. And I think they're talking about making Loki into a Nexus character because of the show. Because
Yep.
Hollywood can do that. Hollywood can do. I mean, in the comics, of course, he's not. He's not a Nexus being. We know that. But as far as Hollywood and as far as his character and how he popularized in the MCU, I wouldn't be surprised they make him a Nexus, a Nexus character in this whole storyline. Because now it's multiverse. Multiverse is a whole different game plan compared to
Yeah.
the Infinity Stones. we
Yeah.
talk about
So
magic. We talk about straight magic.
yeah. So I said this is a great series to introduce all the characters leading up. I don't think
Uh-huh.
they're gonna. I don't think Mephisto is gonna get introduced. Do you think they're gonna introduce maybe another mutant from X-Men to intertwine
That
the
might be
X-Men?
more. That might be more. That might be a more of a better introduction than anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my gut is telling me. I don't think they're gonna introduce Mephisto. I don't think. I think they're gonna like lead to the fact that he exists. He's a new villain. Maybe he's a bigger threat than Agatha. I think they're gonna go that route.
Uh-huh.
Then that's gonna lead to the Doctor Strange. That's my gut.
Yeah.
Either Mephisto or Nightmare. It could be one of those two.
Yeah.
Could be a
And
combination
that's
of both too.
Yeah, and let's not forget about the big like reveal and the fact of this whole Agnes the Heart of this situation is that the freaking Darkhold is in the freaking film. I mean, it's in the TV series.
Yeah.
The freaking Darkhold. You
Yeah.
serious? Like I'm sitting there like the dark, like out of all the books you gonna bring out, you gonna bring the Darkhold out of this?
But think about it logically. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does
That makes
because
sense
of
for
the
the
type of
plot.
show.
That
Yeah.
makes sense for the plot. So that's my gut. And also that's a great reveal to Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
the Doctor Strange sequel. So I actually gonna give what would you get this rating of this show?
Oh man, I might get this man. I might have to get this one a 9, man.
Yeah, this a 9. But even though I already knew it was Agatha, but because I told
Yeah.
everybody on the Halloween episode she was faking it.
Just the fact that the fact that they did the whole monsters,
Yeah.
like
They
the
don't-
monster cello, and
Then on top of that, Agatha, she killed the dog.
I told you, I knew that was gonna
We
happen.
called that. We said she did.
Yeah.
So this review should have been Sports Talk 10 Josh was right. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. He was right. We was about 80% right, 80 to 85%. We left out the book though. That's the only thing I thought
That was
about.
the only thing.
Last episode, the Halloween episode, I thought about mentioning it, but I said I need more detail. But We was actually right.
Because it was really no clue showing that the Darkhold was going to be in this,
Yeah.
like in this story. We wouldn't thought like the Darkhold would have been in this storyline. We would thought it would appear because Marvel got the rights to X-Men and everything, and so we kind of figured that it would show up. I'm thinking it's going to show up in the Doctor Strange film, and they'll be like, oh, this going to be the Twister, you know what I'm saying? But nah, they said hell with it. We gonna put it right in WandaVision and call it a day.
All right, so we're probably gonna end this soon. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. This is probably not. Yeah, this is probably about a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a 9. It's definitely a 9 right
here.
Because
it revealed more. I think now on the next 2 more episodes left.
Yes, 2 more. So now we're gonna get a lot more.
It's gonna be more straightforward. It's not gonna be like hidden in between like a TV theme. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be more straightforward. All right.
Yeah, and one more. I'll say one more thing that we can end it. Mm-hmm. Did you realize that when she went to the basement, how everything went real time?
Yeah. Did you also see the roots with the purple? Yeah. They put to represent her, the Agatha power. So so Agatha's partaking of Westview. She probably somehow they're gonna reveal somehow she tricked Wanda to use her powers because she's a Nexus being, so that makes sense. So I sort of understand Agatha plot. I understand what she's trying to do, but we're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Also, the audio version is available probably tomorrow. So each and every Monday we will post. Sundays and Mondays we're gonna post WandaVision. We also gonna also do Winter Soldier and Falcon once that episode. We're gonna do sports, movies. We're gonna try to do a combination of everything, comic books. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Take care. Peace and hair grease.
Hair grease, everybody.